Hey guys, so today I'll be doing a review of the 1144 high grade RX-78 Revive version. Out of the box, the kit itself comes molded in white or that greenish off-white color, and then blue, red, yellow, and gray for the joints and also the gray polycaps. And as for stickers, the stickers are the camera lens on the head, the eyes, the V on the crotch, and that's it. First up are the hands. So it comes with a pair of holding hands, which is already attached here on the kit itself, and it also comes with a pair of normal holding hands for the beam sabers, as you can see here. And it also comes with a trigger finger hand for either the beam rifle or the bazooka. Then speaking of the beam rifle, so here's the beam rifle. It's all molded in gray except for the scope here, which is yellow, and the scope can also move in and out, just like so. And the secondary handle here can also move in and out, only a little bit. So that's the beam rifle. To attach the hand onto the arm, it's just on a simple ball joint. So just remove the existing hand on the arm and just reattach the ball joint to attach the weapons or the trigger finger hand with the beam rifle on the arm, just like so. Then next up is the bazooka. So same as the beam rifle, the bazooka is all molded in gray, with the handle here moving up and down when it's being held by the hand, and you can only use the trigger finger hand on this weapon as well, because the normal holding hand cannot fit entirely on the handle here. So you need the same trigger finger hand that's being used on the beam rifle. You can just remove the hand cover here, just like so, and then just reattach the bazooka onto the hand and then close it up, just like so. Then to attach it onto the Gundam itself, just pull the handle down so it's on an angle to bypass the shoulder here, and then attach the ball joint, and now the bazooka can be attached normally on the arm, just like so, and it's rests perfectly onto the shoulder when it's being held by the hand or the arm. Next up are the beam sabers. So the beam saber handles are here on the backpack. You can just pull them out, just like so, and they are all in. They have a hole here for the beam effect part, and they come with the clear pink beam. They come with two of these, and just attach the beam onto the handle, just like so, and that is the beam saber. It's a normal beam saber, so not much detail on the handle here, unlike the other version, which is the 30th anniversary version, which has a lot of detail on it. And you can just use the normal holding hand, just like so, and it's tight enough that the beam saber is not falling down when it's being held by the hand, and it's light enough as well, so the arm doesn't have any problems holding all of the weapons because the joints here are tight enough. And to store the beam saber, just remove the beam and just put back the beam saber handle onto the backpack, just like so. And then for the last accessory is the shield. So here's the shield. So it's molded in that greenish off-white color, and then red and yellow for the cross here on the bottom, and there's a gray part here on the back for attaching it onto the side of the arm or on the backpack, and there's a secondary handle here which the Gundam itself can hold while it's being stored onto the arm, and it can be stored either or arm, and just attach it just like so. So no need for the handle because the connection part for the shield on the arm is already secured enough so it will not flop around, unlike the other versions. And it goes the same with the backpack. As you can see here, it's like so. And for the storage of the bazooka, there's a flap here on the back skirt. You just remove the cover here. It's a bit stiff on mine. It's like so. And they gave you an adapter piece which attaches onto the back here, and that is where the bazooka is stored when it's not being used, just like so. So those are all of the accessories that comes with the kit. First up is the head. So the neck is on a double ball joint here, which lets the head go up about that far, then down that far, side to side, and also rotate all the way around. The arm, it's on a ball joint and cup with a hinge from the body, which lets the arm move up from the hinge, unlike the other versions, which is the cup is moving forward. This one moves up. And then for the ball joint, it goes forward and back, up and down, and also rotate all the way around. And then there's a separate shoulder joint here inside the arm, which lets it move up about that far, and then together with the polycap hinge, it can go up about that far. And then there's a bicep swivel here, which rotates all the way around. And then there's a double jointed elbow, which bends about that far only, because the upper joint is a bit limited because of the armor here on the bicep, which only lets it bend about that far. But the lower joint is much better because it can bend further than it's supposed to be, because it can bypass the circular thing here on the elbow. And then for the arm or the hand, it's on a typical ball joint which rotates and wiggle around. For the body, it's on a double ball joint which lets the torso move forward about that far, and then back about that far, side to side just a little bit, and rotate until it hits the middle piece here on the crotch. For the waist area, the front skirts are molded together, but you can separate them. They are on ball joints, so they can move up about that far. Then the side skirts are on a hinge, which lets it move up and down, and also forward and back. The back skirt doesn't move, it's fixed pose. And then there's a separate hip action here, which lets it move in and out from the hips here, although it's a bit stiff on my version. And then the hips are on pegs, so the legs can go up until it hits the front skirt, then go back until it hits the back skirt here, then out until it hits the side skirt, and there's a little bit of rotation here on the upper leg. As for the knee bend, it can bend about that far, almost touching each other. For the ankle, there's a joint here on the lower foot or lower leg, which lets it move in and out. And then there's a ball joint on the foot itself, which lets it move forward and back, side to side, and rotate a little bit. And then the foot guard here can move up and down from a hinge on the foot. Here is the revived version of the RX-78 next to the first grade version. And next to the old entry grade, the 2009 version. Next to the Gundam G30 high grade. Next to the entry grade 2020 or 2021 version. The Beyond Global version. And last but not the least, the Origin version. Overall, I think this is one of the best high grades of the RX-78 version so far. aside from the Origin version and the Beyond Global version, because in terms of sturdiness, it's solid, and not a lot of parts are getting loose over time because the joints are very stiff here, especially on the elbows and on the knees, and also the waist here. And also the proportions and appearance of it is much better than the other versions because it looks much closer to the anime than the others, so it's a big plus. And also there's also only a little minimal areas where you need to panel line it, and that's good because I don't really like panel lining. And also the stickers are minimal, but the only problem is the V here on the crotch is another sticker, unlike the other version, which is the entry grade and the Beyond Global, wherein the V is a separate piece. So you need to paint it yellow by yourself if you don't want to use the sticker. And they also give you clear yellow piece for the eye with a sticker behind it, which is a silver reflective sticker. So you can just paint the black border on the eyes if you want the clear yellow for the normal eyes of the RX-78, but I just chose the stickers for it, and I also painted the Vulcans of the head yellow, like what I did to the others. So that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!